welcome to like the first vlog of 2022. It is, what day is it? Oh, it's the 2nd. It's January 2nd. And how could I forget? I have my first run. Y'all, I haven't ran since the pandemic started. I haven't ran in like 2 years. Long enough for me to move across the world. I haven't ran since New York, so very grateful that I didn't throw up or pass out. We won. We won. And happy to be here, grateful to be here. And yeah. So much is happening. I have to catch up on my entire life. Not only with school, but like my personal life, my goals. There's so much to talk about. But I'm like, all right, we must begin somewhere. Yes, this is Hyde Park. And I live like 2 blocks from Hyde Park. And mind you, that was the goal. I was like, oh, I want to live near a park so I can like run more frequently and more consistently. I'll take the scenic route. So I was like, oh, like that just makes the most sense for me to live near a park. And literally, I forgot the whole, you don't have time to do anything when you're in law school part. I forgot that. So naturally, I did not run at all for quite some time. But you know, I'm back, like I never left. I'm out of school for like 6 weeks. I've been out since like the week before Christmas, and I don't go back till February. So that means I have time to set goals, start new habits, work on lots of stuff, sleep. I've been doing lots of sleep and resting, talking to friends, going to church more, just like getting my whole life together, which is a vibe. It's what we need in January and in Capricorn season nonetheless. Gotta get your life together in Capricorn season. That'll just like set everything off, right? It's like people everywhere. I'm trying to be a good little citizen and either have my mask on or just avoid human contact. Y'all, I haven't left the house in like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. So I've had no work, no school, no human interaction, nothing, just vibes. And it's been really nice. I don't know if you could tell that it's raining, but it is. But you know, I love the rain. That's why when people are like, I hate London weather, it's so great, it's so nice, it's so gross. It's literally fine. It's literally fine. It was literally 60 degrees yesterday, like, and it's January, so, you know, is it as bad as they say? No. It's very muddy. I'm trying hard not to die right here. Okay, anyway, there's nobody behind me. So yeah, goals for 2022. I'm just trying to maintain what I got, you know, trying to like be fruitful and multiply, do a good job. Okay, it's really raining, shit. I'm walking through the mud. I need to get focused and get out of this little park. It's getting nasty. It's getting nasty. All right. We did it, though. There's less people out. Please peep my shit. We are matching from head to toe. Not matching, coordinating. Which is thrilling, very thrilling. That's why we run, to stunt, to use all our cute workout gear. So the word for 2021 was alignment. And I feel like that was like the best choice. Like it was so perfect because I feel like it really set the stage for the whole year and really like forced me to think about it all the time and to actually be conscientious of the kind of choices I'm making, kind of food I'm eating, like the kind of friends I have, like what I do with my time. And so I feel like that's why I had a good year. Like obviously, you know, God willing, I had a good year, but that's why. But I'm like, I think picking like a very powerful word does have benefits. It does have its merit. I've been going back and forth about my word for 2022. Originally it was gonna be wisdom, but I was like, no. I thought about discipline too, but I was like, that's not really it. But we've got it down to 2. For me, it's either gonna be serial sower, because I really like that, or it's gonna be divine acceleration. I feel like it's both. I feel like the technical phrase will be divine acceleration, but in my spirit, how do you accelerate in a divine way? I think it is being a serial sower, you know, just kind of like making the most of every single opportunity, sowing encouragement, sowing positivity, sowing kindness, sowing just like that, this energy, sowing everything good into the world and making the most of your time and your talents. I feel like that's the best way to be a serial sower. Never discrediting yourself or like not shooting your shot, just always being present in your own life and like being a good steward, you know. This concept of bamboo, which, you know, takes years, it'll be underground for years and then it just shoots up, you know, and it can grow, like it grows inches per hour once it breaks through the ground. And so I think that's how I feel. I feel 2022 is going to be bamboo season for sure. And so I feel like the only way to embrace that and to experience it is to actually sow at all times, to actually like really move with focus and discipline with every area of your life. Go all in, full throttle, like pedal to the metal, pedal to the metal. Okay, I don't know where I'm going. This is a very like scenic way home and I'm going to make a U-turn. Make a U-turn because I do want to go home. The rain did stop, so we won, but I'm freezing. I didn't really eat today. I had a bar and a naked juice. I did not do what I should have done. In my mind, I was like, oh, the run will be quick, it'll be great, and then I'll eat after. And then the run was not quick, but the run was great. And now I'm starving. I was like, I'm gonna make the most of my one day out. So I went grocery shopping and went for my run and gonna go to church. Haven't decided what time. Because if you go online, you can go whenever you want. But if you go in person, you gotta have your act together. So that's where we're at with that. I took all of December off. I was like, I'm gonna be productive. I'm gonna be productive when January starts. And now that's the thing, January has started. Now I have to be productive. She caught me by surprise. I didn't really think about what that would look like. The practicality of, you know, getting your shoot together. Now see there's some telephone booths. Very exciting. Very exciting. Churches. See how good it looks. Look at my city. Look at my city. Look at all sexy in the rain. Okay, anyway. Yes, the day is young. Since I ran, now I'm full of energy. And I'm like, oh shit, what do I do with the rest of the day? There's only like an hour and a half left of daylight. So yeah, gonna try to do something productive. You haven't decided. I'll be real. Okay, so we made it home. I really need to do the dishes. Otherwise, I would film in here, but no. I have shit everywhere. I'm trying to figure out the best way to walk out of this room without y'all seeing how dirty it is. We're just gonna walk backwards. Because if I turn the camera, I'm gonna tell myself. So obviously I can't have that. The flat tour is coming. Don't think I forgot. The flat tour is coming. Yes. Good for the soul. This is a brand. This is a marketing ploy. The day Reese's sponsors me, it's a wrap. Like I peaked because they should have been sponsored me. When I saw they had Reese's in London, I was like, oh, we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. Okay, I know I just said it would be serial sower or divine acceleration. Those are concepts. It's not a word. Should the word of the year be discipline? I'm scared. I'm scared to say it out loud. The D word. Because my other words, I was thinking focus, I was thinking cultivate, and discipline. And it's like, it's hard. Because, you know, they all mean similar things, but aren't quite the same. You know, matter of fact, we finna get the computer out. Because I always like to look at the technical definition. Y'all see my empty bottle of wine. Very exciting. Okay, anyway. I do need to actively pick a word of the year and quit acting funny. Yes, to cultivate is to try to acquire or develop a quality or skill. It's also to prepare and use the land for crops or gardening. Synonyms are pursue, elevate, refine. You know what I mean? I feel like cultivate is grown and sexy. If I do focus, they say the center of interest or activity. Adapt to the prevailing level of light. I like the sound of focus, but I feel like that's not actually what I'm after. Whereas if I say discipline, discipline is the practice of training people to obey rules or code of behavior. But as a verb, punish or rebuke formally for an offense, or train someone to obey rules or a code of behavior. Train oneself to do something in a controlled and habitual way. That might be the one, girls. That might be the one. Ooh, it's between cultivate and discipline. I can't say for sure. You know what? I'm gonna go cultivate. I think that's what I'm after. Thank you for your patience. I think it's about cultivating, you know? Because I feel like with discipline, it's like this emphasis on accomplishing mastery. And I feel like as great as discipline would be to see in myself, I feel like discipline is in the eye of the beholder, you know? Also, apologies about my hair because the hood smushes my hair. But anyway, just Afro teens. just black girl things. Anyway, no, I feel like cultivate is what we're after, because to cultivate really is to like foster growth, foster discipline, foster progress, and like going into deep pursuit of what you want. Whereas I feel like discipline is about like repeatedly getting the hang of stuff. And I feel like for me, I'm a quick study. So it's like, I feel like in a weird way, if I said discipline over the year, for the year, I feel like I would feel like I was disciplined enough come like March or April. Whereas if I say cultivate, it's like, not only do you need to acquire discipline to cultivate something, but you have to sustain it. I'm the type where I'm very big on mind over matter. So I am disciplined. I just don't apply it to all areas of my life. And I think cultivation requires you to do that. Cultivation makes you say, okay, what are my ultimate goals? Like, what do I want to see myself progress in? And then taking said skill sets that you have and applying it. We're here to cultivate. I feel like discipline is a muscle, whereas cultivation actually requires you to use it. And I feel like I have the muscle. I just need to use it efficiently and consistently. I'm so excited. I feel like it was hard for me to do YouTube before because I didn't have a vision. Y'all see the power of vision. I didn't have a vision for my channel. Like, I had a lot of ideas, but I didn't have a straight up vision. And I think so much has happened in my life since I last filmed that, well, I mean, I did film a video back during law school. So like a few months ago, back in October. Anyway, I filmed one back in the fall, but I wasn't feeling it. I may post it later, like eventually, when I get busy again. And then I'm behind, no, I'm cultivating consistency. So we're going to post every week for a full year and see what happens. So, ha ha ha. Anyway, when you don't have a vision, it is hard to stick with something. It's hard to say, oh, this is really what I want to do. This is what I see for myself and I'm going to go after it. So I feel like I didn't really know what I was going after. And I feel like so much has happened in this chapter of my life where I'm like, oh, there's so much story to tell. There's so much to talk about. And I feel like that wasn't the tea before. Like, before I was like trying to figure out what to talk about, trying to figure out what kind of content I wanted to do. Whereas I have so many friends back home who are like, I can't believe you really doing it. You know, what's it like? What's it like? And it's like, you could talk about it so much, but there's a difference between telling somebody and showing somebody. There really is so much to cover, even though I feel like I'm just getting started. So I feel like then that felt like the perfect way to like circle back and segue into my channel. Cause I was like, I do have that little platform. Also speaking of that little platform, shout out to my 43 subscribers. Y'all knew I was coming back. Y'all knew I was coming back. You know, I did say it took longer than we thought, but I did say I was coming back. So I appreciate y'all. We'll laugh about this next year. Period. January 2023, we're going to laugh because nowhere to go but up. We're actually cultivating all that we already have. Like, when you really think about that sometimes, that like you are your own worst enemy, you're like, why do you hate me? Like, why can't we get it together, self? Like, whose side are you on? Like, you're like, ma'am, we could be anything we put our mind to, because we are fearfully and wonderfully made. Like, there's no ceiling. Like Blue Ivy said, there's no ceiling. I've never seen a ceiling in my whole life. So it's just like, wait, I can go back to YouTube. I can go back to running after a 2-year hiatus. Finally learn how to do my makeup. Like, there's so much you can do. It really is mind over matter. It really is like cultivating the habit, cultivating the lifestyle, cultivating the atmosphere. The idea of starting over felt kind of scary. And I realized, I'm like, I'm not starting over. I'm continuing. There's no radical difference between my Friday self and my today self, other than I actually went to the grocery store and I actually left the house and I actually went running and I'm actually vlogging. So that seems like a huge transformation, when in actuality, all that happened was a calendar year moving and me saying, you know what? Let me go on ahead and do everything I said I was going to do. Like, that's really all that happened. Do you need a new year to get your life together? Not necessarily. Like, you can make change at any time. But I think taking the pressure off made me say, okay, you know what? I already know what I need to be working on. I know what's working, what's not. So let me just make some adjustments. Let me just make some adjustments and we'll be all right. And that's where I'm at. On the off chance I don't come back to this particular vlog, let me just put a cute little ending, put a cute little bow tie on the back. On the off chance I go about my life and forget this. Today was a good day. Welcome to 2022. If nobody said it, I'm proud of you. I'm glad you made it here. And the best is yet to come. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. What God has in store. So very exciting. Grateful to be here. If you have decided on your word of the year and or have your goals, not Miss iPhone telling me my phone's about to die. That means it is a thing. Let me be specific. If you like the video, are excited for us to come not only on this channel but also in 2022, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you have your word picked out, please do share, because it matters. You will look back on this and be grateful that you had a word, and you will see that word manifest itself all the time. Last year, it was alignment. And when I tell you, I let go of lots of friends, gained lots of lifelong friends, let go of bad habits, started new habits, moved to London, started law school. Like, all this stuff happened to me where I feel like it was just this huge, like, paradigm shift of me stepping into, like, who I'm meant to be. I'm not saying I did it, but I'm just saying, if I had picked a word like happy, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that would have been the kind of year I had, you know? Because 2021 was not happy, but she was satisfying. She was fulfilling because I was in alignment. So we're going to see what Cultivate do. We're going to see where that takes us. So I'll see y'all next week. And that's not a lie. So that's not a lie. I will actually see you next week. So